Y'all, I've been to multiple grocery trips. I've went to Sam's Club, and everything has just been sitting here in the floor. I have got to get this stuff put up. It is a hot mess express in here. So I did just go to Lowe's, picked up some more buckets. I looked at the food grade buckets, but they were out of stock. And I was looking at them, and I don't put my food directly in the buckets. Just like this one, I've had this bucket for 3 years. I've been, reusing it for flour. So I'm going to stick with what I've been doing because I've never had any issues with these buckets. No, they're not food grade, but to me, they're totally fine. Like I said, I don't store the food directly in the bucket. I keep it in the original packaging and put it in there. So that's what we're going to do. This did save me quite a bit of money as well, not buying the food grade buckets. They did have a spot for them at Lowe's, but they were out of stock. And then they also had the food grade lids as well, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm just going to stick with what I know, what I've been doing for the past 3 years. This was what works for my Prepper Pantry. You just have to figure out what works best for yours. So I got 4 buckets. I did buy an extra one, but the main focus is to get the sugar, the rice, and then the other flour in there. And then we just need to get the rest of the stuff organized. I've got stuff everywhere. Everywhere. So let's get it put up. I put my sugar. I just have 2 10-pound bags of sugar. I just put those in there. Like I said, I've always kept everything in the original packaging if I use it. Like this is, if you're new here, I have a working Prepper Pantry and my emergency pantry is downstairs. So that stuff is more long-term, what I store for 5+ years. But all of this up here is what we use, what we go through, I restock and replenish as needed. So with my flour and with my sugars, I've never had any issue with bugs or anything like that. I don't put anything in the freezer. I don't put anything in the microwave. I put it right into the bucket, directly into the bucket. Make sure the lid's on it really good. And like I said, you can get food grade buckets, but these have been working for me for the past 3 years. And like I said, you just have to find what works best for your stock. Everybody does it differently. Everybody finds their mojo and how they want to work it. Just do your research. And like I said, this has been working for me for 3 years. And so I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Now, like I said, I put my flour in there and I'll put the lids on those and make sure they're sealed really good. And then for the rice, I do plan on putting my rice. I got a 25-pound bag of rice. I got it from Sam's Club. If you missed that Sam's Club haul, I'll have it linked down below for you guys. But my plan for that purchase was to put it in Mylar bags because I do have some already in my Prepper Pantry, but I wanted to get some put in Mylar bags. That way I don't have to worry about it. And, we have it for emergencies, and then we do have it years from now if need be. But my goal for buying this 25-pound bag right here was to put it in Mylar bags. So I will get that broke up, put it into Mylar bags. I've got different sizes. These are really expensive. So in my head, I don't want to put stuff in these and then me open them a month from now. So in my head, when I put stuff in Mylar bags, it's to put back for 5+ years. So I'm going to take and divide that rice up and put it in the bags. I've got my oxygen absorbers. Max. And then I will put the Mylar bags of rice in a bucket. The Mylar bags are not rodent proof. They help with bugs and all that, but they're not rodent proof. They can easily chew through these. So with me storing this downstairs in my emergency pantry, I want to make sure that I have them in a bucket. That way that's extra protection. So yeah. Okay, I cleaned up all my crap that was in the way. So now I can put up my household items and everything. So y'all know that we are living with my father-in-law, so I have kind of stuff everywhere. I've got stuff downstairs, I have stuff upstairs. So this is the stuff that I like to keep up here, and this is the 2 shelves these 2 shelves right here is what I'm working with. So let's get all this put up. Eventually, when we buy the house, I will have everything all together. Everything you can think of. All of my storage will be in one area, and I can just keep everything stocked all together. But we gotta work with what we have right now. So let's put all this up. Much better. There's just so much crap on the floor. I had to get all that cleaned up, but I had not felt like it, and I just let it sit. Now I'll just have to sweep and mop the floor. But I got everything in buckets. Me doing the stuff in the Mylar bags, I have a bunch of stuff I'm actually going to be putting in Mylar bags. That's going to be separate. I'm going to share the whole Mylar bag and emergency pantry separate. I had talked about that I was working on building my emergency pantry. And like I said, for me, that's like 5+ years, like 5, 20, 30 years of worth of stuff. Or not worth of stuff, but food that lasts that long. So that's going to be in a separate video. But I just needed to get in here and organize all this crap. So here's just kind of an overview of what I have. It's just a huge pantry. This is my working Prepper Pantry if you're new here. This is stuff that we use month to month, feeding my family, just a little bit of everything, drinks and canned goods and pastas and rices and cream soups, condiments, all that stuff, beans. This is just everything that my family eats month to month, throughout the year. I just keep it in here, keep it stocked, rotating it, replenish as I need it. It's such a huge blessing, and having this food security is so important to me. So I'm happy to get it all up and organized, especially before school starts. I needed to get in here and kind of see what snacks I had and what I needed to get for lunch-wise for Winston. The only thing I didn't put on the shelf was these, because I'm going to take and put these in the pantry. But everything else is pretty much put up. The big old thing of cups wouldn't fit on my shelf, so I had to shove them up there. But we've got paper products, cleaning products, trash bags, vinegar, laundry soap, dryer sheets, dish soap, laundry soap, all the things. And then the baby wipes, that wouldn't fit either. I had to put it up there. And then we just have like medicines, soaps, toothpaste. Yeah, just a little bit of everything, honestly. I just try to keep everything well stocked. Even if it's like, I always talk about having a well stocked food pantry, but it's also good to be stocked on all the things that your family uses month to month, even if it's your pets or anything. Like anything that y'all use every single month, have a couple of it and put it back. We have all kinds of soap, shampoos, lotions. I have feminine products. I've got razors. I have Q-tips. Like I said, we've got medicines, toothbrush, toothpaste, anything that my family uses every single month. We have at least 2 to 3 or more of it. It just depends on. I try to stock it every now and then. And I do have stuff downstairs as well. Like I said, with everything, just kind of, some stuff's easier for me to keep downstairs and some stuff is easier to keep up here. So eventually we'll have it all together. I'll have it all together in one big room so I can just come in here and we can all just, oh yes, like I love it. But this is good for now. So I hope this gave you some motivation to get something cleaned. Y'all seen that at the beginning. I had to get that clean. It was a hot mess. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.